The power of a new beginning. Every morning is a gift, yet many of us forget this truth. We open our eyes, and before even touching the floor with our feet, we carry yesterday into today. The arguments we had, the mistakes we made, the disappointments we faced, they sit heavy on our hearts, and we drag them forward. But the morning is not meant to be a continuation of yesterday's burden. It is a reset, a chance to begin again, a silent message from the universe that says, you are alive, and life still trusts you. Think about it. The sun rises without fail, no matter how dark the night was. It does not hesitate. It does not look back. It simply shines. In the same way, you too are given the power to rise each day with light. The truth is, every new dawn is an opportunity to write a new chapter in your life. Yesterday is already sealed, and tomorrow is still a mystery. What you have is today, this morning, this moment, and the way you begin it determines the energy that flows through your entire day. Too often, we let our mornings slip away thoughtlessly. We grab our phones, scroll through messages, compare our lives to others, and before we know it, our minds are already filled with noise. But what if, instead, you paused? What if you began your day with intention rather than reaction? That pause, that choice, is what separates a day lived in peace from a day ruled by chaos. When you wake up, remind yourself, this is not just another day, it is a sacred gift. Your breath is proof that you still have purpose, that there is still something in this world only you can do. You are not here by accident. You are here to grow, to love, to shine, and to leave behind traces of light wherever you go. This perspective alone can shift your heart from heaviness to hope. A new beginning is not about pretending the past didn't happen. It is about refusing to let the past control the present. The morning gives you space to start again, to choose differently, to reset your inner compass. It whispers to you, do not waste this chance, because how you start your day will ripple into how you end it. If you start with gratitude, peace, and intention, your day is more likely to carry those same qualities. If you start with worry and stress, your day may feel heavy before it even begins. So as you rise each morning, see yourself as the author of your day. Imagine today as a blank page waiting for your words, your choices, your actions. You decide what will be written. Will it be a story of strength, kindness, and growth? Or will it be a repeat of yesterday's pain? The answer lies in how you choose to start. Each sunrise is a reminder. You are not bound to yesterday. You are free to begin again. And that is the greatest power you carry into every single morning. A practice of centering the soul. The way you begin your morning sets the tone for everything that follows. If you start your day scattered, rushing, and carrying stress, that same energy follows you into your work, your relationships, and even your thoughts. But when you begin your morning grounded and centered, you create a shield of peace that protects you from negativity throughout the day. That is why creating a simple, intentional morning practice is so important, not just for productivity, but for spiritual alignment. The first step is silence. Before you dive into the noise of the world, take a moment to be still. Close your eyes, place your hand over your heart, and breathe deeply. Inhale slowly, feeling the air fill your lungs. Exhale fully, releasing the weight of yesterday. Do this a few times, and you will notice something powerful. Your racing thoughts begin to slow down, your body relaxes, and your spirit starts to awaken. This small act of breathing with awareness is a doorway to peace. Once your mind is calmer, move into gratitude. Gratitude is not just a positive thought, it is a spiritual force. When you thank life for what you already have, you are telling the universe that you are ready for more blessings. Begin with the simplest things. I am grateful for this breath. I am grateful for this morning. I am grateful for the chance to live another day. You do not need a long list. Even 3 sincere moments of gratitude can transform your entire mood. Gratitude shifts your energy from lack to abundance, from worry to trust. After gratitude, set an intention. This is different from a goal. A goal is about achieving something outside yourself, but an intention is about choosing how you want to be throughout the day. You can say, today I choose peace. Today, I choose patience. Today, I choose to see the good in others. These words act like seeds knitted in your spirit. And as the day unfolds, you will find yourself naturally leaning toward the intention you set. Even when challenges appear, your heart will remember the choice you made at the start of the day. You can also include a short affirmation. Speak words that remind you of your strength. I am capable. I am guided. I am stronger than my fears. I am connected to something greater than myself. Do not underestimate the power of speaking to your soul. Your own voice carries vibrations that shape your mind and your energy. When you declare these affirmations, you are not just repeating words, you are aligning with your higher self. This practice does not require hours. Even 5 to 10 minutes of silence, gratitude, intention, and affirmation can shift your entire state of being. It is not about the length of the ritual, but the sincerity of the heart behind it. When you begin your day this way, you walk into the world differently. You are calmer, more present, and less reactive. Instead of being pulled by the chaos around you, you carry an inner stillness that guides you. That is the power of centering the soul. It makes you the master of your day, not the victim of circumstances. Walking into the day with light. When you carry peace from your morning practice, you step into the world with a strength that many people overlook. Life will always bring challenges, stressful tasks, unexpected problems, and even negative people. But the way you begin your day determines whether those challenges will control you or whether you will rise above them. When you start the day grounded, you do not just move through life, you move with light. Walking into the day with light means carrying an energy that is calm yet powerful. It means responding instead of reacting. For example, when someone speaks to you with anger, your inner balance keeps you from losing control. Instead of letting their words shake your peace, you remember the intention you set in the morning. Patience, kindness, or strength. That memory becomes your anchor, guiding you through situations that might otherwise pull you down. As you go about your day, whether at work, school, or home, your presence becomes a silent influence. People may not know what you did that morning, but they will feel something different about you. They will notice that you bring calm into stressful environments, that you handle situations with clarity, and that your words carry encouragement rather than negativity. This is the ripple effect of starting your day with awareness. Your light does not just guide you, it inspires others. Another part of walking with light is staying present. Too often we live in the past or the future, regretting what has already happened or worrying about what has not yet arrived. But true strength is found in the present moment. When you are fully present, you notice beauty in small things. The sound of the wind, the warmth of the sun, the smile of a stranger. These moments remind you that life is not just about rushing from task to task. It is about experiencing the sacredness of now. Carrying light also means carrying gratitude throughout the day. Gratitude in the morning sets the tone, but gratitude during the day keeps your energy aligned. Instead of complaining about traffic, you can be grateful you have somewhere to go. Instead of focusing only on problems, you can recognize the blessings that surround you. Gratitude turns ordinary moments into spiritual reminders, helping you stay connected to your higher self. And finally, walking with light means ending your day with the same awareness you began it with. As the sun sets, reflect on the choices you made, the moments you grew stronger, and the times you chose peace over chaos. Even if the day wasn't perfect, you can still honor the progress you made. This reflection completes the circle, preparing you for yet another sunrise, a new beginning. When you live this way, your days stop blending into one another. Each day becomes meaningful, purposeful, and alive with possibility. You no longer feel like you are just surviving life. You are actively creating it. That is the true gift of a morning practice. It doesn't just change your morning, it changes your entire way of living. Every sunrise carries within it an invitation to begin again, to release yesterday, and to walk into today with awareness. The truth is, how you start your day is how you live your life. If you rise in chaos, your day will often reflect that chaos. If you rise in stillness, gratitude, and intention, your day will mirror that peace. Morning is not just about waking up the body, it is about awakening the soul. The practice of beginning each day with awareness is simple, yet deeply transformative. It is in those first quiet moments, before the world's demands come rushing in, that you have the power to shape the energy of your entire day. A few breaths, a few words of gratitude, a single clear intention. These may seem small, but they are seeds. And like all seeds, they grow into patience when life tests you. They grow into strength when challenges appear. They grow into compassion when others need your kindness. The way you begin each day becomes the root of how you live each moment that follows. Too often, people underestimate these small beginnings. They think transformation requires big changes, complicated routines, or extraordinary events. But the greatest shifts in life happen through consistent, simple practices. 5 minutes of stillness in the morning can build more strength in your heart than hours of worry ever could. One whispered prayer of gratitude can attract more abundance than a day spent in complaints. One powerful intention spoken at sunrise can guide you more steadily than 1,000 scattered plans. And this is the wisdom we must remember. Mornings are sacred. They are not to be wasted in distraction, not to be surrendered to stress before the day has even begun. Each morning is an opportunity to meet yourself again, to align with your higher self, and to walk into the day with purpose. When you practice this daily, breathe in, Nung with awareness, giving thanks, setting intentions, speaking affirmations, you will notice changes. You will notice that you are calmer in situations that once disturbed you. You will notice that you have more clarity when making decisions. You will notice that your relationships are touched by your gentler presence. And most importantly, you will notice that life feels less like a burden and more like a gift. This is what it means to walk into the day with light. You do not control what happens outside you, but you always control what happens within you. By starting your day with spiritual alignment, you carry an inner strength that nothing can easily shake. You become a source of inspiration, not just for yourself, but for everyone whose life touches yours. So tomorrow, when the sun rises, don't just wake up, awaken, pause, breathe, and remember the gift you have been given. Begin with gratitude, set your intention, and walk into the day with light. If you practice this consistently, you will discover that every morning is not just the start of a day, it is the start of a new life.